What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, the movie. Now, I took some time to allow people, enough people to watch the film. I think, enough people have seen the film by now to give out a review of the film without getting too much into spoiler territory. But overall, this is a Deadpool movie, okay? It's as simple as that. This is a Deadpool movie, and what I mean by that is that turn off your brain, okay? Just turn off your brain. And I don't mean that in a negative sense, because that is the character. That is who Deadpool is. For me personally, I'm still a big fan of Deadpool 1 because it seemed to be more structured. But in this one, my biggest flaw that I have with this film is just the plot. That's really it. That is, in a nutshell, that is it. The plot of this film is that Deadpool's universe is decaying, right? And it's gonna get pruned by the TVA. And so his whole point is to find a Wolverine, because Wolverine was like I forgot what they call it, but he's like the crux of the universe. And every universe has their crux. He died via Logan, via that movie. So Deadpool is trying to find another Wolverine, because he's like, hey, what about this Wolverine? What about this Wolverine? And that in a nutshell is the story. That's the plot. He's just trying to save his world. That's it. And he's trying to go through anyone and everyone to try and help save his world, because that's all he has are his friends in that world. Now, for me, the reason why that just felt flat was because many of the action scenes had to deal with Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's like, well, they don't die. So I'm watching these cool action scenes, and let me just say, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, bro, he is Wolverine. It is what it is. He is Wolverine. There's a cameo in it. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, where I could definitely see as him being Wolverine if they chose to go that route. But he is Wolverine. This is probably some of the best shape he may have been in his entire life. I could be wrong. I don't think I've seen all the Wolverine movies, but he looked phenomenal. The costume is just the chef's kiss. But in a lot of the scenes of them fighting, and they do fight a lot, it's great stuff. Like even in the beginning scene, he's like, yo, get your sock nerds, this is going to get good. It fell flat for me because it's like, well, it's inconsequential. He's, and Deadpool is pop, 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 pop. But it's like, no one dies. There's no consequences to any of this. We're just seeing a bunch of cool choreography and fight scenes and blood and gore and everything. And I don't know, for me, it was just like, well, I mean, okay, that's cool, but it's not leading to anything. I think it's just a lot of fan porn. That's what it is. It's a lot of, it's a love film for, Deadpool and Wolverine fans. And I don't have a problem with that. Just for me, it was just like, you're gonna fight, but you're gonna be alive afterwards. When it comes to the cameos are God tier. Cameos are absolute God tier. Acting is great. There is one scene in the film where Hugh Jackman, they're in the car, right? And he's delivering this line about Deadpool, about, yo, you're half-wit, you're a simpleton, you're immature. And his delivery, like, I felt that. Like, I don't know if Hugh Jackman was joking around or if this was like some deep anger that he has for Ryan Reynolds. Because that's what it felt like. Unless he's just that great of an actor, I don't know. But in that scene, I was like, yo, it just felt all offbeat, right? Because you have comedy, hee, ha, 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 hee. You got Wolverine, even his Wolverine, like, shut the F up, blah, blah. Can you shut the F up, be quiet? And even that, it's like, oh, okay, I get it, this is Wolverine. But in this scene, everything just goes still for me. Everything's on pause. And I'm just like, yo, what movie am I in? He's reaming him, bro, just really getting into him. Just like, I was like, dang, that's kind of harsh, man. That's a little, is this ad lib or is this part of the script? Yeah, it completely shifts the tone just for that split second. I guess that's a testament to Hugh Jackman and his acting, because man, that was brutal. But everything else, I don't have a problem with it. I have no issue with this. I think the scenes are there when he puts on the mask, right when he puts on the mask, it seems very much that scene was digital, right? Because, you know, I don't know what it is with films nowadays. Everyone has a digital mask. You know, in Spider-Man, the last, you know, one where, I forgot, it was Homecoming, Far From Home, Away From Home. I don't remember all the Spider-Man with Tom Holland. But all their masks are like digital, and you can just tell when they remove it, especially if they're lazy with it. There's like, and it's like, come on now, come on. And now, Hugh Jackman, not to say that he's lazy with his mask, because he does it, right? I just think that it'll look a little funky. Like the CG was a little funky in there, but there definitely was a practical mask worn. And it's interesting to see where the practical mask begins and where the practical mask ends in some of the shots. But there's this sequence, like Old Boy, where you just go, rah, 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 with the music, I'll take you there in a minute. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is a Deadpool film. Great stuff. I don't have an issue with the characters. Like I said, the cameos, I'm sure you guys know by now. But a lot of that is really, really good. I'm excited to see what they do. I think there's a lot of Deadpool just, you know, kind of saying the quiet part out loud when it comes to like the multiverse and everything. It's like, we're kind of done with that, okay? It was fun, it was cool, but now don't use that as, you know, a constant crutch for your trash films, okay? That's all I'm saying. And like I said in my previous video, I don't know where Marvel's going because I don't think they have any heavy hitters. I just don't. They have, RDJ playing Doctor Doom, but I'm like, who's going to go up against him? I don't know. So Godspeed. But overall, the film, I would definitely watch it. Like I said, I've seen it twice because I always see it the first time and it's cool. And then you have to see it a second time to make sure that your feelings are justified. So I watched it a second time and I'm like, yo, it's a fun movie. It's definitely a fun film. If you enjoy any of the characters, you're gonna enjoy it. There's also this montage of Wolverines, and it's just, it's really good, man. It's really good. So maybe they do a Deadpool and Wolverine 2. Who knows? But that's my take on the film. I enjoyed it. I'd recommend you guys to go and check it out. If you saw it, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you liked it, whether it's mid, or whether you didn't like it at all. You're like, hey, this film did not need to exist. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, keep animating.